So what is up, guys? Welcome back to another video. And as you can tell, we're in a train right now. And you guys may be thinking, why are you in a train? Well, obviously, because we're playing a train game. But you may be thinking, alright, this is a regular sized train. But what if I was to tell you guys, this train is not a normal size? This is a miniature train. Now, it doesn't look very miniature right now. But if I was to hop out, you would see just how small this train is compared to me. Now, while this train takes me along my track here, which it's driving, by the way, but as you can see by the start driving button, I can drive. But I'm just going to tell you all a little bit about this game, just a little bit, and then it's not really a tutorial, but maybe I'll tell you some stuff that I had problems with and ways to get around it, and like ways that I feel like doing this was the best. So, first off, obviously, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm not the smartest guy when it comes to a train. I'm being honest. But this looks pretty cool. And I'm pretty sure I can have up to like 11 train cars on a train. But it's like after that, there's like 2 game passes you gotta buy. I think they're like 80 Robux each. So you got $5. You can put really $5 worth of Robux in and have those 2 and some milk. So you're chummy. But I mean, just look at this. This looks great. Let me show you a little bit of my path here. Now, you gotta connect all your stuff together like this. This is a coal mine, so the material starts here. Obviously, that makes sense. Now, let's just take in for example. Now, you guys probably won't get to this for a while. But right here, my coal mine. So I go up, over, go through. Obviously, there's a train. So here is the questionable quality copper plant. By the way, the plants in this game, not the plants like the plants on the ground, but the plants like the copper plant here and stuff like that, named amazing. It's so funny. I'm not gonna lie. The names are just perfect. But obviously, you can tell I need some coal. It also says I need some raw copper. So what I've done is I've taken this line. It goes down here. Obviously, it goes to the copper, or it goes to the coal. Sorry. But it also goes up here, goes around, goes down here, which actually the train is going right now. We could ride along if we wanted. Goes through here, kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Like, you wouldn't really see this. There is another one over here that I also have connected up, but it's not really doing anything. It goes through here. It connects like somewhere over here. And then they come out the side of the mountain and go across the water. That's pretty cool, guys. You have to admit. Now, if you don't think that's cool, or you may be thinking, hey, maybe you're too big. Maybe I want a precise movement. I want to be able to get in these tunnels and fix my track. Well, you tap this button right here, and I'm like, I don't know, I'm not miniature size. I am way smaller, so I can fit in here, which is crazy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, do not press that button while you're in here. It's glitched me out so many times underneath the map. It's not even funny. It literally, I think there's like a whole like ice thing underneath the map, and it just keeps putting me in there. But you got that, and like this, for example, I am gonna show you. This one's a little messed up. I don't know why. Maybe it fixed actually. Because this part used to be messed up too, but now it's fixed. Let's go down here and see if it's fixed. Oh no, it's not. See, sometimes it messes up, and it builds like this. Like this is a track, and the train can drive through this, but I can't walk through it. So I mean, it's blocking the track. But it was worse than that a little while ago. I think maybe me leaving and rejoining maybe fixed it. Like look how small I am compared to the train. So it's kind of like life size, but like if we were life size to the miniature. Like think of us as a Lego figure compared to like a Lego car. or like a train maybe. But yeah, and this game did just have an update. Literally last night, I started playing it yesterday, and I was like, this game is like weirdly addicting. It's like Restaurant Tycoon 3. You would think, and you're like, it's just a train game. It's just a restaurant game. Then you get into it, and you're like, man, I connected these two businesses together. They're working. Man, I'm making more money. Now I want to get these other businesses. I want to connect these together. Now I'm making goods. Now I want to deliver the goods somewhere. Like, I don't know. It's just something about it. It's just really addicting. But this is like a little further out. Let me go back to my main, like where we all started. Is that a person? What the hell? I don't know what that was. But this is like the main, like beginning. I started obviously on the easy one. And if you guys like this video, I will definitely like go in deeper about like talking about my like experiences, like how to do the stuff because the game is in beta. Like sometimes it glitches out, how to fix the glitches stuff that happens. And if you guys want, like on easy, medium, and hard, I can do videos of like me going along and showing my progress and stuff and showing you how to build the stuff and how to connect it in my way, how I think properly. It's just stuff like that. I mean, I'll be honest. This is the medium level. When I jumped on yesterday, I chose easy. Bro, it looked like so much. This game looked so complicated. I was like, dude, I'm not gonna be able to figure this out. And well, obviously it's changed now because they updated. But and I actually do like the new UI with this and or how it looks. I don't know if that's what it's called, but like that and these, especially. Um, if you already played this game, you know. What the hell? Oh, he teleported. If you already played this game, you know. I don't know where it's at. Let's say this train, for example. When I would like change, like to click here to make it go on this, like here, the freight terminal, and like another building to set like a route for it, I'd be so scared to press it because if you just even touched it in the wrong way, it would delete your route and you'd have to restart. But now it's not like that. You actually had to go on and press remove stop. Like this right here was so finicky. If you touched in just the wrong spot, it would remove everything. But it's not doing that anymore. What train is this? Oh, I just pulled a random train off the track. Oh, two. That's another thing they should add. If you can name the car, like name these, that'd be heat. I'm just gonna put you here and hope you find your way back to where you're supposed to be going. I have faith that you will. The AI is actually kind of smart in this. I'm not gonna lie. If you build the stuff the way that it should be built, or kind of at least a little bit how it should be built, like put some of these in there and stuff like that, the AI will figure it out, or it will tell you what is wrong. Only thing that I've been having problems with is like it says like it can't be a 25-degree angle, and it lets me build a 25, but it like the train will get there and it'll be like I can't do it. So I'm like, well, you should have told me that. You know what I'm saying? But I understand. And another thing they changed from yesterday because I learned this whole thing. I learned the game. I understood it, and then they literally went in and they were like the owner was like, well, we're gonna update in like I think it was like 15 minutes or something or like 30 minutes, and I was like, bro, I was like, hopefully it's not like a big update, it's like a good update but it's not a big update. And they changed so much stuff, like it was like a whole different thing. So I was like, well, guess what, I got confused. But I'm not gonna lie, I was doing good. I was doing so good on the easy one. I can show that off here in a little bit, but there's not really else much here to show off. Yeah, I'll see you guys at the original one that I was playing yesterday. So, looking at this, that's a lot of money and that's a lot of stars. It's the Flatlands one, but that's because they made it a sandbox now. So it's like set up, unlocked everything. But I have not touched anything. It's like since that time, I've not touched anything, and I have a video of it that I can put in a couple minutes. I'll let you know when, of like me running around while it was still old, and like you can see some of the differences and stuff. But this is pretty much what I had going on. I'll put that video real quick right here. All right. So after you guys got done watching that, I think it's like 3 minutes, whatever. I'm gonna show you all what I got. So pretty much starting off, I'm gonna hit you from the beginning. Right here is the trees area. It told me to build this line all the way to the left. Let me look it up. I started using the old rails, but I had bad rails, old rails, and generic rails. I don't know how many times I'm gonna be able to say that. He's messing with me. But I had these three, and I was like, okay, whatever. So I was using the old rails, and then I was like, wait, these generic ones right here say 160, which is obviously faster. So I started using those like damn near right away, which is something you cannot do anymore because you have to level up to those. You have to go from the bad rails to the old rails to the generic rails now. And I haven't even unlocked the generic rails on the medium one yet. But yeah, it was easier yesterday. But I pretty much built that here, connected this line, not the one to the right, but this one right here. And I just had this train go from here to here. And at first, right, I'm gonna tell you a little secret. At first, when I started the game yesterday, and there's like this upgrade that you can buy. Let me see if I can find it. Advanced route creation. It is still a thing. The difference now is before this, like before the advanced route creation, let's say I wanted this guy to do these trees to right here only. If I placed him here, and if I placed him here, he would go from here to here only and back. Even if I built another piece of track like this, he would still only go here and here if I placed him here. Even though it said it was automatic, there was a trick to doing it. But let's say instead of setting him here, I placed him here first, then he would go from here to here. So before I even knew how to do the routing or before I unlocked it, that's just what I was doing. So if I knew I wanted this guy to do this, well, this is producing goods. So I want him to do from this to this over here. So when I did this, I just had placed the train here, and he would do there to here only without having to plan a route for him. Now, obviously, I found out how to plan a route because I was starting to get a lot of money, as you see in the video. And the money that you seen in the video was actually earned. Like, everything in that was actually earned. It wasn't sandbox. It was before they turned this into sandbox. But, like, some of these upgrades are new. Like, better rails upgrade, I'm pretty sure is new. The more platforms thing is new. That wasn't a thing that happened at first. But after they updated, you have to have like the platform to be long enough or the trains load up slower, and it really sucks. Like, I understand from the game's point of view, like, yeah, it makes sense, and it's not really that bad because they could make it worse, but it's bad as far as like when I'm sitting there and I'm like, all right, this thing needs to load up with coal, and it's taking like twice as long, and I'm like, come on. But you just upgrade it and you call it a day. But like the longer trains upgrade wasn't a thing. Oh, and also another thing, you see right here where it says faster diesel locomotives? I haven't even unlocked that on my medium thing yet. On this one, I literally have this train, right? Which is what of all my trains are on my other map that I was just showing you guys. These like are every single train because they don't let you unlock the good ones. Like you have to go really far to unlock these ones now. I don't know if that's because I went from easy to medium or if it's because the game updated, but the easy from medium was like two different things, I'm gonna be honest. Like not like crazy different, like obviously it's still like here, this building to that building, and you're still building tracks. But it was like I had to relearn everything, like as far as where everything was. I just understood the concept. And I'm not gonna lie, I actually like this game. As I said, it's pretty addicting, it's pretty fun. I got my track. It came. I had just got this built. I was literally getting over here to build this, and I had connected the lines and stuff. This part right here, and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna update in like 15 minutes." And I was like, "Bro, what?" But I got to talk to him. I got to ask him a couple questions. It was super awkward. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, "Oh man, I'm being annoying. I'm asking a bunch of questions." But nah, hopefully not. Hopefully not. But I'm not gonna lie. Like from here, I'm gonna just tell you all a little secret. Maybe this isn't a secret, but I didn't know it. So like we got this right here. You see how this line is separated into two, even though it's one track. So you go into the signaling tool here, and the arrows. So like if I want two trains to be able to run on this one track, I gotta have these gaps. So like pull, I call them like pull over lanes. So like they can pull over and wait for the other train to go by and then go. But if you don't put these like every so often, the trains wait for a really long time. Like a really, really, really long time. Like if I only had one here, and imagine this right bridge wasn't here at all. It was just this straight and left right here. Like imagine it was only this one and the other one over there I showed you. The train would have to wait that entire distance to travel. So you don't want to put them like right next to each other, like boom, boom, boom. This one isn't really a good example because it kind of is like that. But this because it's a high traffic area now. Like something like this, it works good. You can throw it like here and here. That's a pretty good distance, especially for this being a curve. If they're faster, obviously it'll work a little better. I mean, damn, look how many cars that thing has got. I haven't even unlocked that many on my old account, or not my old account, but my the medium save file. I'm not just look at this. It's just so beautiful. And this game is, I don't know, it's just so fun. Like the trains, I don't know if I mentioned this, but the trains, like if let's say this train's here and he's passing the other train that's parked here, bro, they talk to each other. Like they'll like say like hi, or they'll like I don't know, they'll say like funny stuff sometimes. Like it's actually cool. It's like a serious game, but then they have like these little funny aspects, like the names, the deforestation volunteers. Like it's just little stuff like that that makes it just better than it could be if it was just a regular like train building simulator. Or it's not even. I don't even know what it is. It's not even a train building simulator because I'm not building the train, but like I guess I'm building the railroad. So like train bridge railroad simulator. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't know. But you guys, I really don't know how long this video is gonna be. I just wanted to get on and like just talk about it just a little bit, get it out there, see how you guys react. If you guys are like, "Hey, what's that game? I want to play that game. I want to see that game. I want to watch you. I want to watch you play the game." Like, could you guys help, or could you help me out with some tips and stuff like that? So I know if you guys want to see it, or if I'm just gonna play it in my personal time. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be it for today's video. Uh oh, one more thing. So with the map here, this looks like a lot. The green, like how it's green right here, it literally tells you what it needs. All right, it says cargo chain starts here, so you know there's nothing before this. It produces, is pretty much what you're gonna be looking for most of the time. Produces logs. So who takes in logs? Oh, this guy takes in logs. This guy produces wooden planks. Okay. Who takes wooden planks? Well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this no. Oh, that is that one. This one takes in planks, and it brings out goods, which I know. Hey, this guy over here needs goods. So pretty much this is like the base for this. I mean, there's obviously more to it, and you can look into it more. But that's kind of like the base. And this, it looks like a lot. I don't know. For me, it looked like this was a lot. And also, you can zoom in, and that's really useful because I didn't know I could zoom in. So I was just like running around like this. I was like, "Bruh, this is not like I can't pinpoint where I'm at." But then I figured out I could zoom in. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on post notifications, and I will see you next time. Peace out.